Hey there folks, Governor Tony Evers here. Despite all the division and chaos coming out of Washington these days, guess what? Here in Wisconsin, we're proving time and again that we can work together to get good things done for the people of our state. Thanks to the fair maps I signed into law 2 years ago, we leveled the playing field, and now bipartisanship is back in our state capitol. Because of our work together, I proudly signed a bipartisan pro-kid budget into law last summer that invested in our kids and schools at every age and every grade. This included over $360 million to help stabilize the state's early childhood and child care industry, and the largest increase for the UW system in nearly 2 decades. It also included an historic nearly $1.4 billion increase in spendable revenue for K-12 schools across our state, with a more than $500 million investment in special education alone. That was really a big deal, but folks, it was still a lot less than what I proposed, which means it was less than what our schools needed. And to make matters worse, there wasn't the funding available to meet the state's obligations and commitments, including on special education, leaving our kids and schools shortchanged. That's why I kicked off this year urging lawmakers to finish the bipartisan work we started and to make this right and to ensure our schools have the funding they need, not a year from now, but right now. Because when our districts look at their budgets this fall, they have to have certainty about what they can expect for the future. And our schools aren't the only ones struggling with their budgets. We know that workers and families are struggling too. Gas is as expensive as ever, healthcare costs are skyrocketing, and trips to the grocery store are leaving folks stretched thin. So helping families with rising costs by keeping more of their hard-earned money in their household budgets was a top priority for me this year. Well, Wisconsin, with a $4 billion surplus, we don't have to choose. We can do both, and after months of conversations with Republican leaders, I am jazzed as hell today to tell you this: we're going to do both. Republican leaders and I reached a blockbuster bipartisan deal that builds on the work of our bipartisan pro-kid budget. Our bipartisan deal will approve the largest increase to the state's special education reimbursement rate in the state's history for K-12 schools. We're going to reach 50% reimbursement by investing over $600 million in Wisconsin's K-12 schools on top of the $1.4 billion approved in the current state budget. We're also providing tens of millions of dollars in statewide property tax relief to help lower costs for folks who are going to referendum in record numbers to help support their schools. And we're also making direct payments to Wisconsin's working families who are struggling to keep up with rising costs. That means if you're an individual, you're going to get $300 back. If you're a married couple who filed jointly, you're going to get $600 back. Full stop. I'm proud we were able to come together in a real bipartisan effort to find common ground, do the right thing, and get this done, and get it done in a really big way. And the great news, we can do all of this while using our state's available surplus, while still making sure we have cash on hand to support our needs down the road. Folks, here's the bottom line for me. My job as governor is to do the right thing and get the good things done for the people of our state. That's what I'm going to keep doing as long as I'm governor. I look forward to the legislature sending me this legislation to my desk so we can get this relief out to the schools, families, and communities that need it. Let's get it done, folks. Thank you.